Hey everybody, what's going on? Mike here. I know I did a video earlier about the Nintendo Direct Mini, but I noticed we're getting a lot of Wii U ports. And it seems to be a system seller in the US. I mean, Skyrim, Mario Kart, Doom, just to name a few of the Wii U ports that we've gotten so far. I mean, if you told me when Skyrim was originally released that in 2018 I'd be able to play it on the go on a Nintendo console, I'd have laughed at you. So what changed? But either way, we are getting a lot of ports for the Switch. And it's not just third-party ports either. Nintendo actually did a dual release of Breath of the Wild just like they did with Twilight Princess. I mean, obviously for a long time, Breath of the Wild was Zelda for Wii U or Zelda U, or you get the point. It was in development for so long and the Wii U wasn't doing well, so it's like, okay, let's split this up and make it a dual release. And as a result, some of the touchpad functionality was removed from Breath of the Wild, which I would have really liked to see, but I think it's better in the long run that they did it this way, because the Switch version of Breath of the Wild won Game of the Year. It's one of the highest rated games of all time, and it's one of my personal favorites. Review coming shortly. Anyway, I'm starting to get off track. I personally think that Nintendo porting Wii U exclusives like Mario Kart, Bayonetta 2, even though Bayonetta 1's not a Wii U exclusive, well, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze is. I think it's a good business decision on Nintendo's part because a lot of these games were really good. I remember enjoying trying out Bayonetta 2, and I remember trying out Tropical Freeze. I remember Mario Kart 8. And Mario Kart 8 and I know Bayonetta 2 were supposed to be system sellers for the Wii U. But obviously, since I'm making this video, that didn't pan out too well. So we've got all these games, Mario Kart, Bayonetta, Hyrule Warriors was announced today. We're all supposed to be system sellers for the Wii U. Hell, even Breath of the Wild was supposed to be a system seller for Wii U. I mean, it came out basically at the end of that console's life and was a launch title for the Switch, but I don't want to get too off track with that. But seeing Nintendo port these first-party games from the Wii U to the Switch, to me, seems like a sound business decision, since a lot of these games, when they first came out, didn't get to flourish. And the Wii U had some great games. I do remember having a Wii U briefly, and I enjoyed every game that I played on that thing. Would I like to see more of them come to the Switch? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just one of those things where it's a matter of time. I mean, when I was looking into the Switch, the only real system seller was Breath of the Wild for me, and then Mario Kart, and then Mario Odyssey. And sure enough, all those games are out now, and Nintendo Switch is the fastest selling single console in America. And hold on, I gotta look at my notes here. Anyway, I do hope that we get more Wii U ports, namely the Zeldas, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess Remastered, just to name a couple. Because I know those were the games they were playing around with. Well, Wind Waker, they were playing around with the engine for an HD engine. And I think Twilight Princess was the same thing. Don't hold me to that, but those were the two GameCube Zeldas. They both got HD remasters for the Wii U. I hope to see those on the Switch. And I hope we get some kind of Ocarina of Time HD remake. I know we got a remake, but it's on the 3DS. It doesn't count. And that console, I think it's safe to say, is coming to the end of its life since Pokemon is moving. And it's an old console. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to say that, yes, we're getting a lot of Wii U ports. Yes, I think it's a good business decision because these games are getting a chance to flourish on a new console, a much more popular console, so that means a lot more people are going to be willing to try these games. It's like, hey, I have this console, this game looks pretty interesting. Or, oh, I like Donkey Kong, I like Mario, I liked Bayonetta 1. I heard about Bayonetta 2, but I didn't get a Wii U to try it. Now that it's out on the Switch, I can not only get it, but I can play it on the go. And that's the appeal that, well, games like Dark Souls Remasters has for me. On the Switch, I feel like I can get it, I can try it out, I can play it on the go. Because I do have a long commute, so playing a game definitely does help. But these games are getting the exposure that they deserved on the Wii U, but they didn't get it. Now, in order to stop myself from rambling, I'm just going to say that these games that were supposed to be Wii U system sellers are getting a second chance at life on the Switch, and as a result, in my opinion, are solidifying it as a must-have console. So just keep your ears open. Maybe we'll hear more games coming out, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll get some more ports, maybe we'll get some new original games like Metroid Prime 4 eventually. But either way, the Switch is looking into being a must-have Nintendo console if you like Nintendo. And that's all I'm going to say for today. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want, hit that little bell icon so that you get a notification whenever I upload a video. I know I'm still sporadic, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better. And as I always say at the end of these things, have a